So in the year 2017, Nike Basketball did put out several awesome signature shoe models for their basketball line, including this, the PG1. This right over here is the debut colorway released last year and is arguably one of the best signature shoe models to come out of Nike Basketball in a very long time, combining a one-piece booty upper with 4-foot zoom right over here. In 2018, Nike's following up with the PG2 in a collaboration with Sony and PlayStation. Can it live up to this first model? Let's find out. And can you even get a hold of them? So as most of you already know, for the month of February, Nike and Jordan brand are taking things up to a whole nother level, trying to compete with Adidas and getting the hype back and growing their brand once again, restoring their brand from the ashes and regenerating the hype that it used to have. They are releasing a ton of shoes over the month of February in order to commemorate and celebrate All-Star Weekend. And they're dropping a bunch of things over there in Los Angeles where the All-Star Game is being held. One of the shoes that is dropping this month isn't necessarily dropping only in Los Angeles. That would be the Nike Basketball Paul George 2, aka the PG2, the follow-up to PG1, last year's signature model for Paul George. This model is dropping at Foot Locker locations and did drop this morning at 10 a.m. on the Sneakers app. For anybody who tried to pick it up, you know how difficult it was this morning. My goodness. Even if you had set up multiple accounts like I did, and you tried to enter the draw with multiple entries, nothing but L's. Nothing but L's. And it was really tough for anybody who managed to secure a pair. They managed to get really lucky. And I was hearing through the grapevine, through internet forums, that there were only 1,000 pairs made of this particular shoe. You know what? It is a pretty limited colorway, and there are going to be sequels and follow-ups to the PG2 PlayStation collaboration. They won't be limited and they won't generate as much hype as this PlayStation model, but at least the PG2 looks like a promising follow-up performance-wise to the first PG1. Let's take a look at that first PG1 and see what all the hype was about to begin with. And so we have a little unboxing over here. Here's the original PG1 box, a little beat up because I did pick it up last year. This was picked up from Nike Soho. As you see, it's the PG1 TS prototype. Came out in limited colors, and it came out in limited numbers rather. And this is the shoe. As you can see, got a little scuff mark over there, some dirt on the bottom because I did ball pretty hard in these over the past few months playing indoors. It's probably my favorite basketball shoe I've played in. Low top, and because of this heel reinforcement over here constructed with premium leather, locks you in pretty tightly over there. The booty is not too tight, not too loose, at least for myself with a narrow foot, hugged just perfectly around there. And one of the biggest issues I have with any basketball shoe is lockdown. That's what the strap was for right over here. This strap helped out a lot with lockdown and getting your forefoot nice and snug so that your toes aren't basically moving side to side and slipping over the wall of the midsole. Yeah, awesome shoe. So yeah, you know, naturally I was really looking forward to picking up the PG2 earlier this morning, and unfortunately, because of the demand of the release, wasn't able to pick them up. And so I'm gonna be continuing to ball out in these. That's okay, because I really enjoy this. But for those of you who do plan on picking it up, what are your thoughts about it? Let me know if you actually happen to pick up a pair of the PG2 PlayStation collab. I don't even know if you actually want to play in that just because it's so limited. But there are definitely other colorways of the PG2 coming out. For example, there's a OKC colorway and also an All-Star colorway coming out for this All-Star break. Let me know what you guys think of those colorways. If you plan on copying just to rock, or if you actually plan on balling on them on court. I, for one, am very excited to actually play in them, just because this shoe is amazing to play in. I'm kind of curious about it because the PG2 does not feature this 4-foot strap like the PG1 has. And you know, I'm really gonna miss that feature. But in the new model, apparently they do have fly wire that's wrapping around the 4-foot of the shoe. And even if you don't have that strap over there, the laces do go around that pretty nicely, and you should get pretty good lock. For any of you who have your hands on it already, comment down below. Let me know what you think about actually playing in them, because if you guys give me good feedback, I might pick it up for myself and actually play in that next week. For any of you like me who got disappointed by the sneakers release earlier this morning, which was a terribly difficult cop, and you didn't have any luck, then don't worry, you still have other chances. You definitely need to get on your Foot Locker raffles. The Foot Locker raffle was supposed to end today and supposed to release tomorrow, become available for those who won the raffle, but they actually pushed it back until Valentine's Day, February 14th, the same day as the free throw line Air Jordan 3s. Man, told you, it's gonna be a month of crazy releases, because right after that you got black cements and gold toes and bread toes. Foams, if you're into that, man, crazy month. Definitely make sure you take a look at your Foot Locker app because it is still available for signups over there. In New York City, there are 3 locations. I believe the franchise store, Uptown in Harlem, and then one other Foot Locker, but also in Manhattan. Yeah, make sure you sign up for raffles, get your head starts, you know, and then put in the legwork. You know, if you have some way of creating multiple accounts and putting in for multiple entries, do that, because these are extremely limited and it's not going to be easy cop, even if you have full 10-minute head start on one account. But anyway, yeah, that's today's update. I'm gonna hit you guys with a little bit more content sneaker related next week. Till then, see you later. Peace.